Let's do
Right.
it.
I think we are on. And hopefully everybody can hear people in the thing.
That's important.
Welcome.
People in the thing.
People in the thing. Oh, welcome everybody. This is Dawn of the Necromancer. Thrushputin, welcome. I can Thrushputin can hear people in the thing.
It's important.
Okay. Some cool stuff. So, I've been trying to figure out what to do with our follower emotes. And I had 5 of them. And we have 5 players. So, your portraits are now emotes.
Oh, damn. It was so exciting he had to bleep it.
I didn't mean to do that.
Forgathers, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So you should see those in there. We're gonna touch on this a little bit more, but please do use those to shout out the players. There's also been a couple of changes in our channel points, but we'll get to those in just a minute. We are short 2 people, and one will hopefully be here very, very soon.
Yeah.
One, we don't have the foggiest clue where this person is. One is going to hopefully join us about the mid-break, but there was a prior commitment, and no worries there. But we do have some players here, so let's go ahead and hit some introductions, and who you're playing, and Vader Kid, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I am VaderKid08. I'm a variety streamer. You can catch me at twitch.tv, VaderKid08. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Yeah, catch me online. Glad to be here. I play a character called Beargurn.
Okay, if you're gonna forget his name.
I don't think you get to play him anymore if you do that.
Yeah. All right, I'm out. Bye. No.
I guess I'm playing like 3 or 4 characters tonight.
And super excited to be able to play and be a part of this, and it's awesome. I'm having a blast. And yeah, turn it back over to y'all.
Rob.
I'm Rob. I am part of a many podcast projects, including the Our Strange Skies podcast, the Coda, Rolling Through the Realms, and also the Order of Podcasters. I am playing a Shadarkai Grave Cleric named Avalyn.
Awesome. Rave.
I am Ravenant. I am playing Horse Nordfing. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I am playing Sigurd Eide, a human bard. Also, you can find me on the Dyson Dreary podcast, the Mont Blanc's Hunters stream, and generally I just lurk in other Twitch channels.
You are a lurker. That is true. You prowl the night on Twitch.
Thank you for
something.
The resub. I appreciate it, man. I am Paul. I am the Technofunk boy, and so I'm a player on Dyson Dreary. I'm also the game master here, and on some other tabletop role-playing games that you can find right here on this channel, such as Mont Blanc's Hunters and the Order of Podcasters. I was kind of working on the next Order of Podcasters adventure a little bit today, and I am super pumped about it. So it's gonna be creepy, potentially deadly. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Somebody's gonna die. Somebody's gotta die. One of our characters has to die.
Yeah.
It's been what, 5 adventures now?
It's been way too long. Y'all have survived way too long.
And the best we could do is when I abducted one of them. Like, come on.
Right. Oh goodness. All right, we're gonna hit on this a couple of times here, but there's gonna be so in the channel points are right below the text chat thing. Don't press it yet, but you do have the advantage. You do have the opportunity to give a player advantage or disadvantage on a roll. Now, we've been like just like as people put them on, we've been just kind of queuing them up, and I really felt like that kind of lost the kind of in the moment tension of like what would chat do in this very critical moment, because we already have like 2 disadvantages and 2 advantages lined up, and so we're not going to accept them just willy-nilly. It's got to be at the time of the roll is when you can hit one of those buttons. And so if you just start loading them up, then we're not going we're not going to honor them. I'm not giving your points back. No refunds, no exchanges.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Techno Funk Boy is laying down the law.
Because when we first started this, it was like this great tension of like you know, can chat come through for me? This is a critical moment, and I feel like we've really lost that. So that is in there, and also to make it a little bit more rare, the price has been raised. But there is another thing. I am really, really, really bad at giving inspiration out, and so I put another channel point thing in there to suggest giving inspiration. Now this is also something we're not going to accept just because you press the button. But if you say, hey, Beargurn deserves inspiration because of that thing, then that will definitely be considered and to give them. So if you do use that, be sure and tell me who you want to give inspiration to and why. And that will also remind me to give out inspiration, because again, I think this is session 4 and I have not given out any. Not because I don't want to, but because I just forget. So recap. Wow. So a lot's gone on. Y'all have been hired to come to Darwich to rid the town of this construct in the graveyard that seems to just be like digging up graves and beating up people who come to try to mess with it. And y'all did encounter this thing. It didn't go well, but you were only level 1 at the time, and so hopefully, you know, y'all have grown since then. But since then, you have encountered several zombies, and you have discovered that these zombies have these spikes in their head that have necrotic energy in them. They seem to be kind of like a physical spell that is tying these zombies to the command of someone. You have you know, did a couple of side quests. You tracked down when you did visit the grave. You noticed that there were a group of people on a wagon that didn't seem to have problems being in the graveyard, even though everybody else who walks in the graveyard gets beat up. And you found their tracks, and you kind of followed them, and you found them hauling bodies to this farmhouse, and you dropped the farmhouse on top of yourselves. That actually worked out for you, which is great. And otherwise, you found a necromancer amongst the people there, and whooped up on him and beat him up and called him names. And
we did.
I actually think somebody called his mom a name.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It got really intense there that last session.
Yeah. you whooped up on him pretty good, and so he died, and with him you found a wand that I gave y'all the stats for. I'm not sure any of y'all can use it. Oh, you can.
I would.
Yeah, you can. Evelyn can.
Hey, can't bards use stuff?
Yep.
Probably so. Yeah.
No. Actually, you'd probably be better suited for it than me because you're an arcane caster.
Okay.
So I should probably read those stats, huh?
Fine.
Yeah.
Everybody can use it except Bergern.
Well, that's not fair.
Oh, I know. And so you came back from that. He besides the wand, he also had a spell book that I actually think I failed to mention last time, and as well as a pair of broken manacles, and also I can't remember if I described it as kind of like a tiara or a necklace, but a piece of jewelry.
I remember there being a piece of jewelry, but I don't remember it being that descript. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you came back.
Golden necklace is what I wrote down.
Oh, golden necklace. Okay,
Okay.
that's it then.
Yeah.
And I put Jen, and Jen / Ellie has it. I don't know why.
Oh,
And
also,
box of nails
that
and
is
a golden necklace.
Right. Yeah. Those necrotic nail spike things. Yes.
oh, I think you forgot like one glaring thing. There was like a basement full of a lot of bodies too. Like
yeah.
a lot of bodies. Like
Yeah.
a lot of bodies.
Yeah. There's quite a bit. And so, you came back from that. So that is where that quest stands. The only other open quest right now is for the Oxy twins, and the Oxy twins are a pair of conjoined gnomish twins who discovered that one of the magic items that they sell in their potion shop was probably stolen off a body when bandits, jumped this adventure and killed him. This adventurer named Fergie the Fabulous, who is a bard, noticed this as belonging to one of her old partners and got highly upset and took it from them to say that she was going to return it home. They seemed shocked at this. They certainly didn't want to get their secondhand magic items through murder and all. And so they asked y'all to investigate, and you found out that their supplier is a Gerhard Thorpe, who should be coming into town actually now, possibly today. And you also went to Fergie, who is waiting in town also to see Gerhard, and y'all have agreed to have that confrontation together. And so did I miss anything on that one?
I don't think so. I think you pretty much got it all.
And so
I think you drove the nail in the back of the proverbial corpse.
Yeah. Yeah. It's now getting up and just shambling around somewhere.
All right. And so where we left off is y'all have just gone to bed, not all of you to your own beds. And it is going to come toward morning in due time, but not quite yet. Evelyn, you don't sleep, do you?
No, I just kind of lightly meditate most of it.
Okay. So
Mindfulness, I dig it.
So as you're in this kind of meditative state, you're normally kind of you kind of have a dim awareness of the things that's going on around you, but as you're trying to focus, but you feel like the outside world just kind of being cut off from you completely, and in a little bit of surprise, you open your eyes and you're not in your room. You are in a very, very dark forest. it is like it seems like an autumn scene where the trees are without leaves and shaking in a wind, and this in the sky is dark but without stars, and there's like a tint of purple on the horizon, and you stand up, and as you walk forward, you feel this presence behind you, and as you turn, you find that you are physically grabbed, and these claws come
Thank you
around.
for the atmosphere. I appreciate it.
I was like, and y'all, and the players can't hear this, but I have Sirenscape on, and I was like, oh, Sirenscape is way too loud. Hold on. But you turn around and you see a raven there, but the raven seems to just grow in front of you until it is massive, and it picks you up and brings you up to its level, and you find yourself sitting in it is kind of dark cold claw hand, and in it tilts its head kind of away to you, so away from you, so that like the eye on the side of its head can look right at you, and every once in a while it like shifts so the other eye is looking at you, and it kind of tilts its head to one side and says, Mother has sent me.
Okay. What's going on?
This virgin. He is not the cause of the disturbance. There's someone else.
Someone else. And you tell me who?
Not sure.
Hmm.
Highport.
Highport.
Once you're done here, go to Highport. We believe that you will know more there. Finish here, then go to Highport. And Highport is a town not about a day's journey from here. It's actually where y'all actually started. Gabriella found you in an inn at Highport, so this is a place you're familiar with.
Okay. Gotcha. I will thank him and say, we will do that. Tell Mother I'm thinking of her, and I'm doing my best.
Yes, you are, and she knows. And then your eyes suddenly shoot open, and you are in the room at the inn, and you're facing the window, and you see on a tree outside there's a raven sitting there, and it's looking at you with that one eye on the side of its head, and then satisfied it flies away.
Okay. What time of morning is it, would you say?
When do you think that you started like your meditation? You have completed the time that you need. So whenever you would normally get up is probably what time it is.
Yeah, usually around like probably 5 or 6, somewhere around there. It's probably when I get up.
Okay.
I'm an early bird.
Gotcha. All right. Now a couple of rooms down, and actually downstairs, where the really nice rooms are. Sigurd, you are in a room that had been rented by a person whose name I did not put on this session.
Names don't really matter.
Delilah, who seems to be a noblewoman of some sort. You will remember that she caught sight of you while you were playing moderately well for the bar.
The dice rolls don't lie.
Yes,
I think I was playing spectacularly, if I recall.
I
switched to the loot, and
that's true. That is true. You
And,
did better. You did better.
that was a big hit.
She was a very attractive brunette woman who's wearing mostly gold jewelry except a simple silver ring, which she described to you as a family heirloom. Do you have any intentions of getting up early or just at your normal time?
Actually, yes, I do wake up early
Okay.
and, quietly slip out of bed. I'd like to poke around, see anything interesting. Particularly, that ring just didn't fit. I would like to see if I can get a better look at it.
All right. Well, she is still wearing it. And if you want to see if you can do these things without her noticing, go ahead and roll a stealth, but roll it with advantage because she's actually a heavy sleeper.
That didn't give me two. I'm used to. Oh, wrong one. Ah.
Your sleight of hand was a 6. So 24 was stealth. So yeah, I mean, you are remarkably sneaky and quiet. And so she is wearing that ring, and you're able to get a pretty good look at it. You're a human?
Yes.
Okay. With that stealth roll, you would have no problem like lighting a candle or something if you really want to get a good look at it. I think if you'd failed the stealth roll, that would be like, dripping wax on her hand. But
Which could be funny.
That could be funny, yeah. Yeah. So it is a very, very simple kind of silver band, and anything in particular you're looking for?
Could I use Arcana to see if there's any sort of magic involved?
Yeah, you can roll that.
15.
There doesn't seem to be nothing that you notice.
Okay, and I don't notice any writing or anything.
No writing. It's kind of just a solid band.
Well, it seems like her story might have been true.
So these are things that the DM does sometimes. It's just draws your attention to a weird piece of jewelry. That's just a piece of jewelry. All right. Anything else you want to? If you want to poke around the closets, there she seems to be traveling light. Just has some changes of clothes there. There is a bag of gold in the corner of the closet, with 150 pieces in there. If you wish to take it,
I will take a single piece.
okay. Add that to your character sheet. 1 piece of gold.
Now, the most important thing is, do I have my shoes?
Yes, you do. It's gonna be. This is like, this campaign goes for a very long time. Y'all are gonna be like 3 towns away, and the first thing you're gonna ask me every single time is, "Are my shoes here?"
Traumatized him with that.
You need a lockbox and lock them up every night. All right, then I will slip out quietly.
All right. Okay.
Remarkably spry for getting less than my normal 12 hours of sleep.
So, it's the there are people in the common room already. Breakfast is being made. You can go ahead and get breakfast if you'd like. Bergern, how long do you sleep? You you shut the bar down last night with your new half orc friend and the other lumberjacks.
So the night's a little bit blurry for Bergern because they went to another bar. After.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, I thought that happened.
Yes.
Something about axe throwing.
Yeah, there was axe throwing. There was arm wrestling. They got into a few scraps, but it's all in good fun. No one got hurt too bad,
Oh,
Nothing-
and by the
nothing but a
way,
little-
when there's a fight, this is something you notice. I'm not sure you remember it, but it's something you notice. Like in that other bar, when a fight starts, the patrons of the bar are remarkably efficient at clearing the floor of furniture, gathering around the combatants, and laying bets. It's like they do this every night.
Yes.
Is that another bar in Glasgow?
So that was kind of the vibe of the evening, but Bergern doesn't remember a whole lot after a certain time. He just remembers, but he did end up back in his room, and whenever he does wake up, he's probably going to have a very I mean, do dwarves get hangovers? Because if they do, he's gonna have one.
Yeah, I would say so. Do you want to do a con roll just to see if
Yeah.
let's do a con roll. I don't know. You drink a lot. I think the difficulty should be high, like a 16 for headache.
All right.
For hangover.
So dwarves have good,
For hangover.
good constitution. So let's do it. Let's see. Oh.
Oh, a 10.
my.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. You're feeling
Bergern.
pretty bad. Dude.
Your stomach is churning, and the headache is just pounding.
Yes. So I'm assuming I wake up in my bed and I say Bergern says oh, son of Mordin. Oh, what happened last night? Well, I got my head as blistering. Must have been a great time. All right, I'll shake it off, walk it off, eat some breakfast, and let's have a slow morning. I think that sounds good to me.
All right,
So
nice.
Bergern's gonna go find some breakfast to get some savory food, some greasy food to absorb all the mead.
Right. And yep. So y'all have gathered downstairs, and for the sake of not having a TPK tonight, Artilicus and Ellie are with you, but remarkably silent. And
A rare thing for Artilicus in
yes.
general.
And so as you're eating, Bergern is stuffing his face, and like you notice the door open, and he kind of looks up, and that half orc from last night comes in, and there's a human with him, and the half orc points at you. He goes, there he is. And they approach.
I immediately turn to Bergern and I just say, what's all this about?
Bergern continues to eat his breakfast, looking up to him, acknowledging that they're there, but going back down to his breakfast and continuing to eat.
From a distance, the human seems small, but you realize as he's getting closer that that's just because he was standing next to a half-orc lumberjack. He's actually pretty built. He's got kind of unkempt red hair, eternal 5 o'clock shadow, and kind of wearing kind of logger garb, good leather tunic.
Got the flannel.
Got the flannel, yes.
Yes.
And
Mr. Downey.
yes. And he comes to you and says, Mr. Bergern. May I?
Well, you can sit down and have a seat, friend, but there's 2 things you don't do. You don't bother a dwarf while he's eating his breakfast. And 2, you don't bother a dwarf while he's hungover. And I happen to be both. But have a seat.
If it'd be more convenient, stop by the logging camp later today. I have some work for you.
Aye. You can count me in on work.
And he'll nod and they'll depart.
All right.
So there was also going to be a nice scene here between Gabriella and Artilicus.
Wherever you are, Jeff, this is all your fault.
Yeah.
All your fault.
And I think maybe we should punish him by going ahead and doing this important scene without him here.
Who wants to be all, like bold and big and show offy.
All right. So what's ahead of you today is that you still have that pesky grave goal. You do think that Gerhard Thorpe will be in probably later today. And then you could always see what the lumberjacks want. So we can fast forward through breakfast. And what would you like to do?
I will have also explained to them at breakfast that I received a visit from one of my mother's emissaries and that she advised us to go to Highport at some point.
Y'all, Sigurd keeps rolling stuff. I don't know why.
I was just checking on Bergren. Wanted to see if I noticed his
insight.
Or
Insight.
Disposition.
Sigurd's poking Ablin, going, "Don't talk to him. Just don't. He doesn't like elves anyways, and he's hungover, and he hasn't finished his bacon."
Oh no! If I notice him hungover, I'm going to play that up.
You've hit the breakfast buffet and taken the whole. You just took the tray of bacon back to the table.
He's asked for all the eggs and bacon.
Right? Yes.
All of it. He wasn't joking.
So you told the waiter. Now, I didn't say a lot of eggs and meat.
I
said all. Now, what did I just say?
Repeat it back to me.
You also have, y'all haven't formally identified the one, but I put in chat what it is, and so I figure y'all did that. You did notice that the necklace does seem to be magical. It's got some like runes in it and stuff, and so you can also kind of look into that. Whatever you'd like to work on.
Bergen's gonna finish his breakfast and
this is why I said we can fast forward.
and
it's like order a podcasters, Paul. You know, we got the meal is important.
Vader Kid's just gonna eat breakfast until Jeff shows up.
That's right. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're stalling.
That's what we're waiting for.
I want to order a shot of the strongest drink they have. I know it's a little off time, but you know.
Hair of the dog.
Adeline's just a really slow eater because she likes to just taste everything, and like getting all of these flavors for the first time, and just that's really good. Yeah, just really slowly savoring it.
I can totally see Evelyn doing that. Like, so of the breakfast buffet, what is her favorite?
She definitely enjoys like the texture and taste of the eggs.
Yeah.
She definitely, she's all for the sausage links. She loves those sausage links.
Oh yeah.
And seeing as how she didn't really get a chance to try a lot of the bacon, you know, there's always another day to figure out if she likes that.
Yeah.
I still got some bits in my beard if you want to try some.
You're like reach
that right from you. She's not shy. She takes it and
I'm
have to try more of this bacon.
I'm reminded of the John Panette joke where it says, you know, that those people who are at dinner and it's like, oh, I should try some of yours, and he goes, and lose your hand in the process. Jen is going to be very upset that she missed the chance for mimosas.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Oh well.
Yeah. All right, so morning's here. The morning's here. What's next?
I'm gonna pick my sword up. All right, you wee laddie and you other wee laddie. And you, he just points at all the party members. I got some work down at the lumberyard. Made some acquaintances. They seem pretty well off, from what I understand. Maybe we can make a little bit of coin. Buy some, things. Guess you like gold and stuff.
I did like the gold that one time. You know, it was really shiny and you could buy things with it. I really enjoyed that.
Well, I'd like to go visit my friends at the lumberyard.
Go bring back some more of that, shiny gold stuff. Yeah.
Well, you're more than welcome to accompany me, if that's what you desire.
That seems awfully rigorous. Have you seen my arms? In this form, they're not very strong.
A good workout, my friend. That'll help you with that.
Have you heard of a thing called a push-up?
Believe it or not, no. We don't do those over in the ethereal plane.
Oh, it's a new type of women's undergarment they're wearing in all the big cities these days.
Oh, really?
I will make a note. Talking about.
I will make note of that. Push up undergarment. Okay. You know what? Carrying on the tradition of characters that I have that just like have like notebooks with them. She
Yes.
definitely has one. She
Yeah.
always has one because she's always like, trying to figure stuff out. Kind of like Steve Rogers, in the Captain America movie, like Captain America Winter Soldier, when he's
Right,
just like,
yes.
he's recommending him Trouble Man soundtrack and he's just writing it down. That's Evelyn has something like that going on.
Right above where you just wrote, it was bacon ? And then in all caps with double underline sausage links.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right. Well, if y'all go down to the south part of the town, you're actually going to reach.
As we're walking out,
Mhm.
I casually hand Evelyn a piece of bacon.
And she stealthily takes it and eats it. Oh, it's really good. She takes out the notepad, and no question about the bacon. Definitely an apostrophe at the end.
You go through the down across the river. There are several bridges crossing the river, and down toward the hills where the logging camp is. Now these hills are just like absolutely covered with this old forest, and this is this is this is an ancient place that has been spoken of, in the areas you're from at times, and so you know that there's this great old forest by Darwich, and you get to the actual formal logging camp, but what you see there is actually surprising. You kind of assumed that they were just cutting down this old forest, but they've actually got these lines of different types of trees that it's clear that they're kind of they're cutting and then replanting and growing up different types of woods to cut further down the road. And so there's all these sections off of trees at different stages of development and stuff. It seems like a really organized operation, and you see quite a bit of mostly humans. The whole town is mostly human, but big burly men all working in different areas. And as you approach, one of them notices you, and it just yells out, it's like, "Hey, boss, your dwarf friend's here." And you see that same red-haired man coming out from behind some of the tents area, and he's got a clipboard, and he kind of waves you over.
All right, we approach. Say, "Hi, laddie. What can we do for you?"
Yeah, appreciate you coming by. Come on inside. And he kind of opens the tent and goes inside, and there's just a little makeshift table there, and some like the D&D version of a filing cabinet and stuff, and just some papers and stuff. And he sits down behind it and says, "Name's Phineas, and I'm the foreman around here. And so had a little bit of a problem. I heard about what you did to the Necromancer. Well, maybe you can help me. The past couple of weeks, I've had 3 lumberjacks go missing. Their bodies were found normally a couple days after they went missing, over closer to the old wood. And they were missing their heads. Now, it's got my men pretty freaked. They don't like it one bit. I don't like it one bit. I want to, protect them, protect our investment here. So, I've been authorized to offer you 100 gold apiece to figure out what's happened here and take care of it for me.
Aye. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your predicament, Phineas. All loggers are good people.
If Ferb isn't one of the ones that went missing, is he?
I like it.
How'd you know?
Oh, well, we know who it is. It's some guy named Doofenshmirtz or something. I don't know.
Now we'll get to the bottom of this for you, but do you have any other information that might be useful to us as we search around the woods, perhaps a direction or anything peculiar?
It concerns me that they're over by the old wood. We don't cut there. We used to. Long before I got here. But there's an old tree ant in there, named Moss Hazel. Good fella. Talked with him plenty. And he was trying to protect his forest. Didn't do anybody any harm. Just made it clear we weren't welcome here. We made an agreement with him where we could cut, where we couldn't cut. And we've held that to this day. And I don't... They've always just... the three, they disappeared late in the evening. You know, probably around quitting time, thereabouts. And you know, none of the old trees have been harmed. I looked myself because, as I say, Moss Hazel's a good fellow, and I don't want any breaking of the agreement on our part. So, but it worries me that that they're over by the old wood. If you go in there, there's nothing to worry about unless you harm the trees. And then Moss Hazel, he's not violent, but he's firm, and so he'd probably have some words for you then. But if you run across him, he's been, you know how those tree ants go. They'll go into I guess sleep for months at a time. So I haven't talked to him in a while. But if you run across him, you won't have any problem with him.
Do you have anybody that's perhaps a nemesis? Somebody that would like to see our business fail?
Not that I can think of, you know. It's like, I don't know, good fourth of the city is employed right here. This is where the Lord Mayor's money comes from mostly. And we don't really have any competitors or anything. You know, we get a lot of gold in this town because of this operation.
I look over at my companions and I say, "Aye, but the mayor has enemies, doesn't he?"
Yeah, one would assume. Seems like a kind of enemy, you know, make some enemies kind of position.
That's probably true. That's
all right then.
Oh, this is also a little bit higher than my pay grade.
All right, friend. We'll go exploring for you. We'll keep you informed on anything we find out, and hopefully we'll have a resolution for you soon.
Appreciate it. And he sticks out a hand to shake.
And Berggren shakes firmly.
Yeah, and he's got a
very firm handshake.
Yeah, and he does too.
Possibly the firmest.
Okay, all right, now we got to roll. Strength roll.
Strength roll.
Never want mind. I rolled a 1.
I guess
oh crap! He can roll the 20.
Oh! Can that be the strongest handshake that he has ever experienced in his entire life?
Absolutely.
He's
And,
thoroughly
and,
impressed.
you know, you
so
see
much
him.
that
You see him. You see him like both whimper and smile and nod at the exact same moment. And he kind of looks at you and he says, you know, when you're done with this adventuring stuff, I'll get you a good job here.
Aye, well, I did a little bit of lumbering back in my youth, so I have a much respect for you, but I needed to cut something a little bit more lively, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like cheese.
Where's my
Or a
fart
rug.
command? Cutting the rug. All right.
All right, so new quest. What are y'all doing first?
I say off to the old wood. Let's go figure that out.
Are we
let's go
even
talk
high
to this
enough
moss
level
hazel.
to deal with that golem yet? Because I don't think so.
I kind of
Um,
I feel like Jeff needs to be here for that.
Yeah, I think Artilicus needs to
So y'all-
dynamically boom at the monster first,
so
but before we even do anything.
so when
Tank would be
Gabriella
good.
like asks you, like, why did you not deal with the problem right now? You're like, you know how Artilicus is. We had other things to do.
He
That's
look,
video
he
game
wants
logic. Come on.
he needs that ego boost before he does anything. You know. Wait, I did Artilicus shake his hand? Because if Artilicus didn't shake his hand and it wasn't as good, or at least comparable,
Okay, yeah,
then
yeah.
I think he might be a little
Yes.
upset.
You're gonna shake for Artilicus.
Yeah,
Yes.
Let me. Do y'all have access to a sheet?
Yeah, I do. When you click on the campaign, it hang on, it's open.
Yeah, if you're able to roll for him, that'd be awesome because I don't have it open.
I don't know if it'll let me. I'm assuming a strength roll.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
Artilicus is man.
and yeah. When Phineas like shakes your hand and
Give him
offers
the
you
fish hand.
it offers you a job that he shakes Artilicus and like I don't know. There's the Weaver district is right over there.
I was gonna say
Thank you, citizen.
if they're both rolling ones, all I can picture is like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers there and the Predator when they come together,
Nice.
Yeah,
with
just
their
watch
arms.
that.
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Absolutely.
Only it's like one
pushing pencils.
Yeah, only it's like rolling a 1. It's like really weak, but it's still there, and you can still feel the power of it. Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, so there is a definite line when the old wood starts, and there's a pretty decent gap here as you're going through the hills of where we got these they're the trees that the lumberyard are growing. They're like in very nice lines, very organized, and then there's the newer wood that that they are clearing a little bit farther to the west, but then there's just a distinct difference in the old wood. It's all overgrown and mossy, and these trees are just towering. And before you left, Phineas did point to where there is a path going through it that makes traveling through a bit easier. Not having a clear, not knowing clearly where you want to go, but that is kind of close to where the bodies were found, and he'll tell you exactly where that is as well. And so he thought that might be a good place to start if you are going to head into the old wood.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll proceed in that direction.
So
Let us be off.
So immediately things go pretty dim, and we immediately kind of fall into low light where you kind of just feel like the general glow through the leaves above you, but there's just this massive canopy up there, and there's just almost no floor vegetation because of just the utter lack of light here. And so at eye level, you can actually see pretty decently. There really aren't any many shrubs or anything getting in your way. You just see these just great these great trunks of these just huge oaks that have been there for hundreds of years, and these pines that just stretch hundreds of feet into the air. And you you start kind of taking a look around, and if you want to well, I guess if you're going to look around, tell me what you're looking for, and we'll decide if it's like a perception or investigation.
I would like to use Eyes of the Grave, just to see if there's any undead within the area.
Okay. And how far does that reach?
60 feet from me.
60 feet.
Yep.
Okay. You don't sense anything.
Okay. I will inform the party that there's no undead nearby. Best I can sense.
Can
That's
I look
good.
around for any signs of, I don't know, like I'm looking for Moss Hazel and where he's living. I guess I'm going in that direction. So I'm kind of trying to figure out if I can perceive where he's living at, or
Okay.
if he's
Down a
around.
tree, he'll come out.
No, I don't want to do that.
All right, go ahead.
Nope.
Go ahead and give me perception.
All right. Let's do it.
At 10.
So,
No, there's nothing that's standing out to you.
all right.
Anything else you
I'll
want to do
start
here?
calling it.
Or
Um,
calling it like you're quitting? Like, all right, I'm done.
No.
Going back to the
Unless-
bar.
We tried our best.
Unless you want to do something, Rave.
Yeah, I can do an investigate to see if I find anything pertinent.
Yeah, go for it. You like looking at the ground or trees or?
Yep.
Okay.
All around, I make it look like I know what I'm doing.
You
So 14.
you notice you notice on the ground that there seems to be like a line, an indentation where something was dragged.
In which direction?
Basically farther into the wood.
Hey, if you look here, you can see how these leaves lay. Something was clearly dragged that way.
Well, what do you say, laddies? I'll say we follow it.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
It's a clue to follow.
So I guess we proceed to follow the trail.
Okay. So as you go farther in, yeah, like you hear like this definite like rustle of the wind, and that's pretty much it. Like you don't notice the sounds of any birds or any other animals around. Like above you inside the canopy, like the leaves are just like chattering like bone rattles, and the trees are creaking loudly, and it seems to be getting more loud. You don't feel the wind here on the floor, but you know you can like hear it up there. Again, I looked at Sirenscape.
Got him.
You hear what seems to be like the whistle of probably the wind passing through a hollow log or something, and you find yourself straining to hear what sounds almost like a moaning voice on the wind. For a moment, you think you might be able to like make out something particular. A moment later, as you're following this trail, you catch the whiff of death, and you finally spot the body ahead of you, kind of half buried by dirt and leaves. But as you get closer, closer, you see it's a large boar lying dead in the leaves. It's probably been there a few days based on the stench, but it hasn't been troubled by any like animals or anything.
Can I roll a medicine check just to see like how it died, or if there's like anything unusual about the body?
Yeah. And this is going to be a pretty low difficulty here.
Roll an 8.
Because like you're not making any progress at all until you go to the other side. You're like, oh, it doesn't have a head. So that was probably the cause of death. Was, it missing its head. Go ahead and give me perception rolls, everyone.
14. Berggren got it.
Okay, so
Heck
all three
yes.
of you almost at once, like you hear something ahead of you, like a rustling, and you look up and you see the boar's head in a tree, and it's looking at you. And then the tree starts to move and pulls itself out of the ground. And as you're watching, one of you feels a strike from behind. And let me get us over on the map, and we will roll initiative. Please wait till I get to the map.
Roll.
Oh, I gotta clear this.
And we cannot select our characters.
Yeah, I
What?
can't select my token.
Let me fix that real quick.
Can we take a $5?
Yeah.
Go refill and
Oh, so yeah, this would be a
potty
great time
break.
for that. Good idea.
Good call.
And you'll notice, unlike someone, two of us didn't roll initiative yet.
Right. We will. I'll fix this, and we will roll initiative as we come back. But
sweet.
so yeah, let me we'll say real quick, just a reminder, check out our channel points as we get into battle rolls. Be a good opportunity to give our players advantage or disadvantage, or if the players do something that you like, nominate them for inspiration.
Nominate me for Employee of the Month, please.
Yes.
I would appreciate that.
And also our follower emotes, which even if you are a follower, you can use, are the portraits of our players. So we will be back in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. So, let's try. Y'all should be able to highlight your people now.
Yep.
All right. So, let's go ahead and roll.
All right. 22.
Oh, wrong screen.
Oh, mine should be a 7.
Oh, hey, all right. It rolled a 0. Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a tree. It can't move real fast, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true. Probably has a, pretty crappy initiative roll.
All right. As you turn around, and the one behind you, it did get a surprise attack coming in, and as you look behind you, you see what you would recognize as a treant, but like its bark seems to be like rotted through and falling off, and the wood is like black and just does not seem at all natural, and does not at all seem like the type of treant that Phineas described to you. The other two trees that are popping up, one of them was what had the boar's head, are seem to be just animated trees. They don't seem to be like this kind of twisted form of treant like the one behind you is. But he is going to attack. And I put y'all on the screen randomly, but if y'all want to change order, actually that was a pretty decent order. I didn't actually ask what order you're going in. It is going to swing at Ellie. And that is definitely going to hit. And she loses 11 hit points.
That's not good.
Let's see what she's at. Okay. She had 24, so she's at 13.
Okay.
All right. So she that is the only one who had the surprise round, so we'll cycle back through to the top of the order. Avalyn is up first.
First thing I'm going to do is cast Shield of Faith on Ellie to bump her AC up 2 points. So I think she's at 15 now.
Very nice. Yeah.
Second thing I'm going to do I am.
Oh, I did not roll initiative for them. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Does anybody have Artilicus's sheet open?
I
do not.
He gets a +1, so it's a 4. I rolled for him.
Oh, great. Perfect. All right, cool.
So, Shield of Faith was my bonus action.
Mhm.
So for my my regular action, my standard action, I'm gonna move forward up to here. I'm going to reach out, touch the tree, and cast Inflict Wounds.
Nice. Is that to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I missed.
Yeah.
Wow, that was bad. So yeah, apparently I just
Chat, where are you with the advantage? Chat,
Yeah,
you
seriously.
failed him.
You did fail me because like Inflict Wounds is probably the best spell I have for this, but that's okay. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. So the two other trees are moving in. The first one will attack Bergern. That's going to be an
Alright.
11. So you, I don't know, hold off the limb with your shield, I'm assuming.
I'll deflect it with my sword.
All right. Who has Artilicus up? This is a 17 to hit, which
Oh,
might
snap.
miss him.
His
Is he 18?
AC is 18.
18. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
Oh
y'all-
yeah.
Nice. So y'all hold them off.
I think our Artilicus would like yell out a hearty huzzah or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna rear back and yell to Artilicus and say, "Good work, laddie. Not too shabby."
All right. The deformed treant takes another 2 swings at Ellie and misses both with the Shield of Faith up and helping
Hell
her
yeah.
out.
Hell yeah.
Because that last one was a 14. That would have hit her normally. So
Yep.
nice. All right. Ellie, so she's got a rapier. So what do y'all think? Stab it and then get away?
Yep. I think that's what
Mhm.
Ellie would do.
Oh, that's not going to hit. With a
Nope.
6. All right. So she will disengage. Try to back off a bit. All right, Sigurd, it's your turn.
So, I guess I will run up and poke it with my pointy stick.
Stab it with a pointy end.
Make sure pointy end. Very important.
No, okay. I don't think I've actually used Beyond D&D Beyond to roll an attack.
Oh.
Clicking on the rapier.
I imagine this is
It's
it's like I imagine this happening in game. It's like, why, looking at his weapon, why won't you do anything?
Oh, that's an 18.
Oh, 18. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Huzzah! Oh wait, I forgot who I was there for a second.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with another huzzah.
All right, are you doing anything
I say
else?
it kind of mockingly.
Anything else?
All right.
No, I think I'm good.
All right, Bergern.
As a bonus action, can Can I yell out the obvious here and say there's good ones and there's bad ones. Don't hurt the good ones. And then I'll yell out. I don't know how you want this to work, but I want to yell for Moss Hazel. I just want to shout his name out as loud as I can.
Okay.
My dwarven lungs.
Big breath.
Moss Hazel! I think you got a problem. And I don't know if you want that to count as my turn.
No, go ahead. No, you can yell all
okay,
you want.
okay.
That's yelling is always for free.
Okay. I'm going to not. Do I have to disengage from this tree here?
Yeah, you
Or
would.
can I?
I mean, you can provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stand my ground because I want to protect the rest of the party. That's what I'm gonna do. And I have a boomerang that I'm going to throw at the bad tree.
All right.
I haven't gotten to use this yet, so I'm excited. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
No, it's not good.
At least it came back to you.
Yes, it returns back to me if I miss. So.
Very nice. Y'all are gonna have to stop sucking this much.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that what we're supposed to do? Not suck?
All right.
Wow.
Who has Artilicus up? What do y'all want him to do?
Artilicus I would like to think he would respond to Berggren and say, "Understood, citizen." And maybe he sees what I'm doing and he takes his ground. He stands his ground against the other tree, like a defensive position, and maybe he tosses a javelin towards the evil tree.
Okay. Worry not, for I am here.
All right, javelin. Let's do it. No.
Never mind. You
roll.
need to worry.
He rolled 15, a 15, and it automatically rolled the damage. So
Yeah. That does not hit.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
I'm sure it hits. It just doesn't go through.
All right.
crap.
And welcome,
Crap.
Jen, to chat.
Jen Taylor is in the chat. Get in here. Get in roll 20.
Get on in.
So Evelyn
you know,
is going to.
she's just there going, "Hey, haha."
Your character's about to die.
You're lucky I shield of faith your ass. So Evelyn just takes a second, just tries to collect herself, and tries to do another inflict wounds. This time at first level. Still pretty beefy for a first level spell. No, that was a 15. God dang it.
Nope.
Thing's AC is.
Mm-hmm. I can't touch it. It's like shaking me off and stuff. Not down with it.
Do the MC Hammer reference.
Yep. I was about to say that.
Yeah. Can't touch this.
Doom, 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 doom.
All right, Berggren, this one's coming after you.
All right.
It's 15
There we go.
hit.
15 does not.
Okay.
I like to say I deflected.
All right. So the other one is going after Artilicus and rolled a nat 20.
Oh crap!
What is his
All right.
HP?
He is 18 of 18.
What level is he?
He is level 2.
Mm.
He hasn't updated his character sheet.
Jeff. All right. I can't give him 18 hit points. That's not going to be good. So we'll say he has 26 and not 26 anymore.
Okay.
And he's down to 15.
Perhaps this may be a good time for a tactical retreat.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to end well.
Okay, so the Treant is coming over here and is going to attack Avalon with a 24. So
Yep.
I imagine that's going to hit.
No, I up my armor class. It's 32 now, but yeah, it hits.
It did. It only hit for 6.
You can
And
pick that.
we'll also swing at Sigurd with a 24.
It likes
for
that
9,
number.
for 9 hit points.
It'd be great if it could stop liking that number. Just saying.
All right, what do y'all want Ellie to do?
Get in the chat. Get in the.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. What kind of does she got? She can sneak attack. What? Oh, what was the new thing she got? Okay, so wails from the grave. If you nudge someone close to the grave, you can channel the power of death to harm someone else as well. Immediately after you do sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you see within 30 feet of the first creature.
Let's do it, Jen. I see you in roll 20 now.
Is she in roll 20? So
Yeah.
If she's coming in, we'll wait for the round. But she could sneak attack any of these guys, really.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak attack.
Sigurd, you want to go ahead and go because y'all rolled the same?
I can do that.
Oh, we got an advantage.
Oh, look, it's coming through with the advantage. Nice. Sigurd, make it count.
Okay.
Your party's future depends on this.
Oh, 2-weapon fighting I have. So I'm going to pull out my dagger as well.
Okay.
So first I'll attack with the rapier.
13 is going to miss.
Ah.
Now,
But I have inspiration.
yes.
Or advantage, anyway. Try that again.
Oh, yes.
There we
Yay,
go.
chat comes through. Woo, woo.
Roll that damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Why did it not roll that time? So 5 damage. And my
Alright, you rolled a
dagger
1.
attack.
Okay, now
Oh, yeah.
with the dagger attack, you don't have the feat, so I don't think you get the proficiency bonus on the roll.
It's the damage bonus that you don't
It's
get,
the
I don't
damage
think.
bonus that you don't
Yeah.
get. Okay, all right, cool,
Right.
cool. All right, so why are you rolling 1s on damage?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know.
So that damage is actually just going to be 1.
Right. Right.
But the first one is 5. So good.
So you did a nice 6 points.
I did a thing. Yay!
You did a thing. You're like one of the few that have done anything. Good on you.
Ellie, are you here?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Yes.
Woo.
Your party's in
Hello.
trouble.
I see that.
Your
I leave
AC
for 5 seconds.
your AC is +2. You got Shield of Faith on you right now.
Yeah, and your
Nice.
hit points are currently 13.
Okay. What is this thing that we're trying to kill?
We got a tree ant
Moving
situation.
tree.
We
and
have
moving
3.
trees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 of them?
2 animated trees and a treant that is all jacked up and falling apart and
Yep.
unhealthy.
It appears to be a zombie tree. We don't
Mhm.
want to
Zombie tree.
hurt the regular trees.
Nope.
Yeah, you're in an
but
old
we-
forest that is protected by a treant, whose name is moss hazel.
Okay.
But
We
instead
don't
you
want to
fi-
kill moss hazel. We like moss hazel.
We have no issues with moss hazel. He controls all the tree ants.
Okay.
We don't want to be on their bad side.
Oop.
And we haven't found him yet, but we're looking for him. Yes. There's an evil tree though.
But we can kill this one.
We're assuming so because this one attacked us first.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
you should kill this
Whether
one.
we can, okay.
Whether you can or not, that is.
Poorly phrased question.
Yeah.
All
So
3 of them we're trying to kill, or just the zombie one?
roll nature.
Oh, this is what I get for
Nature.
missing the beginning.
Well, no one's asked that question, so
That's true.
Holy crap! Yeah, that is true. Damn it.
I rolled a 23. I don't know why
Oh.
it's not showing up in roll 20.
nice. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
That's a hit.
so you would know that if the tree ant falls and any trees it animated would stop, like the spell would be broken from them and they would stop being animated.
Okay. Got it. I don't know why that didn't roll in roll 20 though, but
That's
oh
okay.
well. Cool. Were we waiting on Ellie to make a decision?
It's your
What she was
turn.
gonna do. Okay, Ellie's gonna sneak attack.
Yes.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, because Ellie can do that with her short bow. And that is an 18?
18.
No,
will-
it's a 22. Sorry, it's a 22.
Yeah. Well, either one hit, so good.
Nice. All right.
Show
So
that
then-
beautiful damage footage.
Damage. That is a 5, but then I don't think that was just my 1d6 plus 2, so then I need to roll the sneak attack 2d6. Which is a 4. So 9 damage total.
Now you are starting to get somewhere. Not very
Oh, you just
quickly,
need
but
to-
you're getting somewhere.
Then this new thing that I got that says immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature, and it takes 1d6 necrotic damage. And so if either of these animated trees are within 30 feet of the treant,
Yeah, sure.
then I will go ahead and attack that one closest, or target closest, that one closest to me, and do an additional 1d6. Not. So I will just do that in roll 20. And that is a 6
Oh, nice.
of necrotic damage
No.
to the animated tree.
All right. Okay, so Sigur's gone. So Bergern, are you moving? I'm sorry, Ellie, are you moving?
I am not.
Okay. Bergern.
All right. I'm going to yell again. Or try to communicate with these good trees. I guess. I don't know if these things can communicate with us or not. But I'll say, we mean you no harm. Please. I think you got a problem here on the other side. If we can get your help, we just need to talk to your boss. Boss the Moss Hazel.
Amazing.
And if you'd politely just stop hitting us, maybe we can help you out a little bit or something. I don't know. I'm gonna throw my boomerang again at the ant. That's the evil one.
You're sending mixed messages.
Yeah,
It's not an
maybe so.
int. Do you want to get sued?
I mean, no. What is it called? A
treant.
Treant. Treant.
Mhm.
Treant. Okay, let's do it.
That tree parts are very important.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Nope.
these
Nope.
rolls. God damn these rolls.
It's very, very bad. I've wasted all my good rolls at the beginning.
Yeah.
So
Artilicus, what do you think?
I think Artilicus needs to get up into the fray here and do some damage on this treant.
Doesn't he have
Right.
some smite or something?
Yeah, Divine Smite.
Divine Sense, lay on hands, unarmed strike. Divine Smite. He does.
Yep.
When you hit with a melee attack weapon, you expend one spell slot 2d8 extra radiant damage to a target plus 1d8.
Yep.
So I'm limited on what I can do with his character sheet, but I'm assuming you want him to move up, but
Yeah,
he's gonna have
No, if he moves right there, then he's actually going to still be. He's going to kind of be in between the two, so he won't incur an attack of opportunity. So, yeah, go ahead and
Cool beans.
roll an attack for him.
Okay. I guess he's attacking with his longsword.
Okay.
He said 16.
16's going to hit.
Yes.
Yes. And then the damage. I'm assuming he's doing it. I don't know.
He's got a shield, doesn't he?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's going to be one-handed.
Yep.
One-handed. So he's going to do 9 damage plus an additional 1d8.
Right.
Is that right?
That sounds
So
right.
I'll roll that 1d8 for him. Which will be a 5.
Very good.
So 14 damage total.
Evelyn,
Oh god.
do some damage.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I think we got a advantage.
We have 2 advantages.
Oh hell yeah. I'm definitely using an advantage on this. It's just sheer desperation. I'm gonna try inflict wounds one more time.
Okay.
Just cause it's like something, it's beefy, you know. Going with advantage. Let's see. Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
You rolled
Roll
14.
the same thing.
Rolled
Rolled-
14 twice.
I rolled it 14 twice. I hate this game.
and it hates you back. That's
Yeah. So for my bonus action, is Ellie the most hurt right now?
How many
or
wounds did you
Artilicus.
say I have?
Or Artilicus?
Yeah, Ellie's down to 13 hit points. Artilicus is down to 15. So Ellie's lower.
Okay. I will throw a first level healing word at Ellie. And you get back 7 points.
All right, so up to 20.
Yep. And yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Oh gosh. Bergrin.
Is it my turn?
No, that tree just critted on you.
Oh no.
Oh, thankfully it rolled really low. So take 8 damage. The other tree misses Artilicus, but then oh gosh. The treant critted on Sigurd.
Oh, goody.
That's for 15.
I am down.
Oh god, no.
How many hit points do you have?
I had 15 left.
Crap.
Did you get hit before?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Now it's gonna swing at Ablin. That is gonna hit for 10.
Okay.
It was a 23 to hit, so I'm just assuming things.
That just hits.
Yeah.
That just hits, yeah.
Ellie, come save the day.
Okay, I'm gonna run
Please.
up. And right there. And so I'm gonna pull out my rapier with one hand and my dagger with my other. And so first with my rapier, I'm gonna attempt my regular sneak attack. And that is a 7. So then I'm assuming that misses.
Oh,
so
yeah.
then I'm going to, with my two weapon fighting, I'm gonna try again with my dagger. Or 21.
Oh, 21 will hit.
Ooh.
So
Hells yeah.
roll damage
just
without
hit
the.
bonus action. Without the
Yeah.
So I would just roll the 1d4.
Right.
Okay. For 1. Am I allowed to use my sneak attack if it's as the second? The bonus action?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then I'll do
Make
the
an
sneak
executive
attack.
decision without
Cool.
taking time to look it up. So I did want to.
Yeah, it's just you get it once per round. That's all.
Yeah.
So it could
Okay.
be
Yeah, that makes sense.
either one. Yeah.
All right, well, so that's a 9, and then I will use my Wails from the Grave. I get to use it twice before each long rest, so I'll go ahead and use it again.
Okay.
And then that's 2, but that goes to the
The other
animated.
one, right? Yeah. All
Mhm.
right. Cool. Sigurd, you're down.
I am down.
All right. Death save me.
Where do I click on this? There we go. No. Down. That would be a fail.
Sure. No,
Oh.
that's a fail.
Does he get to use advantage on that, though?
I think you should.
Okay. Go ahead and use advantage on that. Nope.
Yeah,
Failed
Damn
it.
it!
Oh.
We talked about this at the very, very beginning, but not everybody was here. So on the advantages and disadvantages, we are generally not going to queue them up anymore. And so I went ahead, we'll go ahead and burn that one on that. But we're going to use ask for them as the roll is being called. And so
Specifically.
just increase suspense. And so Bergern,
Screw it! Ah! I'm gonna disengage from this tree, and I'm gonna run up to the evil treant.
14 hit? I don't think so.
No,
this hour
does
class
not.
18. Mhm.
Yeah. Nice. Okay,
And
so
as
it
I-
misses. You feel like the light caress of leaves as it goes across your hair.
It reminds you of a gentle fall day.
Right. So we did get an
Mhm.
advantage on this attack roll. So let's see what you got.
Okay, sweet. All right, and as I swish underneath and I run, I say, "Again, friend, we mean you no harm." And I run up, and I'm going to grab my sword with two hands, and I'm going to leap and try to not physically leap, but I'm going to just attack with my sword.
Okay.
And all right, money.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
We mean
Go.
you no harm as I hit you with my sword.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll
Say.
again just to see if we get the crit. But that's going to.
All right.
Problem with the mobile app is I'm like 10 seconds behind you, so it's hard to be there when you need me. That's hilarious. No. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
No.
definitely first one.
I
Yeah,
got that
first
bad one out.
All right. Roll damage.
All
Like
right,
like
rolling
every time y'all
damage.
hit this tree, like there's bark just flying out and raining down at everybody, as this the wood is like really rotten underneath, and you're just ripping apart this thing. Oh,
Oh,
Dang.
damn.
it's looking bad.
That's what I like to hear.
It's looking real bad. So I roll
Heck
for
yeah.
Artilicus.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's going to attack with his longsword.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds like an Artilicus move.
Oh crap! It's
Oh, you
critted!
Crit!
he rolled a nat 20.
Critted! Nice.
17.
I didn't mean to roll it twice, but
No, that's
yeah,
fine.
hit the first one.
Yeah, the first one was a crit.
It was one hit, one-handed attack for 7 damage.
Oh, it's
And I
no,
don't know
no,
how you want to do.
no, it's
10
17.
17 damage.
Yeah.
'Cause of the
10.
crit.
Oh, 17.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
All right. So, is he divine smiting that? How many times does he get to use that?
He can do that. Let me read it. For each spell, he expends 1 spell slot.
Okay.
To deal 2d8.
All right. He's
Oh,
got
I
two.
didn't roll-
He
I
got
didn't
two.
roll that right.
2 spell slots.
Why not? Let's do it.
It is now
1
bloody.
spell slot to deal 2d8. I did it wrong last time. He should have gotten another d8. But I'll roll 2d8 on this
Yeah.
one if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Boom.
With a 12.
Heck yeah.
Dang.
I like to imagine that there's this aura when he swings his sword. And it's like,
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
All right, Avalon. We gotta talk.
Yeah.
Because you got
Okay.
one of your party members down.
Uh-huh.
Already down 1 on death saves. At the
Yeah.
same time, out of the corner of your eye, you see that tree's in bad shape, and you know that you've been trying to lay the hurt down on it since you got here.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you want to. What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna do the smart thing and the thing that I know that I could do because I failed at every other thing, and I'm going to heal my party member.
But now it's time you'll succeed.
Before you decide that, we got an advantage on the roll. So if you...
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna switch things up. I can still heal. I can throw a healing word.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Okay. Okay. What I will do is first I'm gonna take out my sickle, which is something you've never really seen me do before. So pull the sickle, and it's usually behind my back. It kind of just looks like I have a half moon with me all the time. So I pull it out, and I'm going to with it do a necrotic siphon. So basically, what's going to happen is if I land a successful attack, there's going to be these shadowy like tendrils that wrap around it. So the next person that would hit it, it takes another like 1d4 of damage, necrotic damage. So
Okay.
let's hope with this advantage that I can hit something. God dang it! Oh, this is not my night. This, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do the only thing that I'm confident I can do well. I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level to Sigurd, because just down. So 9 points.
9.
Yay, thanks.
All right, the trees move in. The first one goes after Bergern.
Wait, did we not get his advantage?
No, I used it.
Yeah, he missed.
Oh, you.
I got a 6. I rolled a nat 1 and a 13. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
dice are not with me.
And Wilkes, I did raise the price of advantages and disadvantages, and so Wilkes is trying so hard to help y'all. You are just failing.
I know. The problem is Avalon. Just plain and simple. The problem is me, and I feel ashamed. So it is what it is.
Okay, so the one that went after Artilicus just smacks him down on the head for another 7 damage, so he's down to 8. And then one goes after Bergern, and with a 15 to hit, that is going to miss.
Yes.
Bergern, do you have a shield, or are you wielding that Buster Sword two-handed?
Buster Sword's two-handed.
I'm just imagining like you like in the background you see these like limbs going around, and you just turn around like, can you stop that? Seriously, I'm trying to work
like
here.
They're trying to give you like a gentle head massage, and
Yeah.
All right. The treant first is going after Ellie. Ellie, you have a Shield of Faith on. Increases your AC by 2. But you rolled an 18 to hit.
Oh,
I'm thinking that hits.
that hits.
Okay. That is for 8 damage.
All right, I'm down to 12.
Okay. And then it's going to also swing at Avalon for also 18.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
How close is that to hitting you?
My armor class is 15. So yeah.
All right.
How many hit points did it hit me for?
For 9.
9. Okay. I am down to 3 hit points.
Ellie.
Next rolls, I advance.
All right, Ellie, you have advantage on this roll.
I would like to use that, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start with my rapier. The first roll was a natural 1, so I'm going to roll it again. And that is another natural 1. So
What the hell?
Lighten them up.
Roll freaking 20. Enough of your bullshit.
this is D&D Beyond.
I still blame roll 20 because it's just like I'm blaming this entire system. It's rigged right now.
The opponents have rolled 3 crits in this battle. Y'all, I mean, the dice have been your biggest problem today.
Yep.
Okay, advantage.
Well,
are you going with the dagger?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my dagger, my offhand. So, do I have advantage on this one as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Try to roll not a 1.
All right, that was a 23. And I
That's
rolled a 19.
okay.
So that would hit.
That one hit. Roll me some damage.
Okay, I only get to roll 1d4, but
Right.
we will.
You're sneak attacking.
3. Oh, that's right.
Come.
Well,
on,
so
big
3
money.
is the normal damage.
Right.
And then I will roll my sneak attack, my 2d6. And so that was an additional 11.
Holy smokes.
Yep.
All right. You like bring your rapier down and like in the tree's kind of sidesteps it and it's coming at you and you thrust your dagger in and it seems to like hit like this particularly rotten part of the tree and like goes into it and like your hand follows and there's just like this rotten wood and bark that's just coming off of it and the tree begins to just pull itself apart and start collapsing and like as the trunk just kind of comes apart, you see these 3 human skulls roll out of it. And
Ew.
there's one more thing stuck inside. And it is a black dagger. And
I grabbed the black dagger.
the other 2 trees just fall over on top of Beargurn and do 37 damage. No, I'm joking about that. No, they just fall over. And we are out of initiative.
I want to grab the black dagger.
Okay. Do an Arcana check on it.
Okay. 17.
17. So you recognize this as magical. And as you look at it and as you look at the treant, you suddenly understand that was moss hazel. And
Oh no.
somebody had used in part this dagger, but basically poisoned it and it's not technically undead, but essentially made it an undead tree.
Damn it.
Do we all realize this, or is this?
Hey, if not, I'll turn to.
I mean, you can
the
roll for it,
crew.
but she's going to tell you anyway. So
Yeah, I'll show everybody the dagger and explain. This was moss hazel. What have we done?
What? I kind of fall to my knees. Beargrin's a little in touch with nature, and he respects the. He's a mountain dwarf after all, so he respects kind of the structure of things.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because I'm down so low.
before you do that,
Yeah.
And we mentioned this in session 1, but it's been a while. The priest in town is at your disposal for healing.
Gotcha.
At least like minor HP healing. So don't use a spell slot yet. Yet if you don't have to.
Okay.
On the way back, you're ambushed by.
You're right. Yes.
And Evelyn dies, and she goes back to her mother.
But if you have obviously found the source of what has killed the lumberjacks and taken their heads, and so if there's anything else y'all want to do out here, you can return to Phineas.
How do the other trees react?
They
just
They
fall
say,
over?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Yep.
There was some like wind, a little bit of wind that rustled their limbs, but yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So if you return to Phineas, you can go back to the logger camp, and you find him back in his tent, and he looks up. He's like, "Oh, back already? What did you find?"
Well, I got some bad news for you, Phineas. Turns out your moss hazel has been possessed. And we show him the dagger and explain the rest of the story to him. Give him a synopsis of what the problem was.
And he seems like genuinely choked up about this. And he looks up at y'all and as well. Look, you did a good job, and here's your money, and it's 100 gold apiece. He kind of thinks for a minute, and he goes, "Before you go, can I show you something?"
Sure.
Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a walk, but come with me, and he'll take you out to another part of the old wood. This one's a little bit more east of where you were, but there's a good wide path there, and he takes you down into it, and you reach a clearing, and in this clearing you see this small log cabin, and in the middle of the clearing you see this great tree, and he says, this is where I live. Come see this. And as you go to the tree, you'll notice that it's got like the beginnings of a face on it, and he kind of pats it, and he says, "It's decades off, but this one will awake." My order, I was sent here to help protect the old wood, and the Pinderots were very intent on doing that, and so my order sent me here to watch after things, and I recognized the magic in this one. I might not be around when it awakes, but this is a young treant. The old wood will have a guardian. And until then, we'll be here.
I admire you, Phineas. Sorry we had to put Moss Hazel down. But we had to do what we had to do. So.
Agree. Keep that dagger. Might serve you well.
And we'll get to the bottom of this. We've already run into some other peculiar things. I don't doubt that they're not linked together somehow.
Well, with that necromancer around here, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one that did this. They've thankfully he's gone. So I appreciate y'all's help.
Aye. I'd like to shake his hand one more time before I leave.
Okay, here we go.
The strength check.
Oh, and we're gonna roll.
Oh yeah.
This one will be a little more. This one will be a little more gentle
Holy
because
shit, I rolled
because
a
of the
I rolled a
situation.
1 last time. I rolled a 2 this time.
All right.
He just
All right,
says,
all right,
no,
let's
I'm not
see.
even going to shake your hand.
You say me
21.
21.
He shakes your
Amazing.
hand and he goes, seriously, let me know when you're done. If you want to settle down, get back to logging. We can use you.
I'll keep it in the back of my head, laddie. But until next time, stay safe. And keep it chopping.
For sure. And all right, so anything else you want to do here before you head back to
Not
town?
at the head back to town. Gonna get some healing on. I could use it.
Yeah. And so so as you're getting healing, you do have time to further look into this this dagger. It is magical, and it would require attunement to anybody who wants it.
Was that a pun?
Felt like one, didn't
Wood,
it?
I get it now. It took me a minute. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, I'm missing it.
It's too late now.
I'll get it when I rewatch this on YouTube to prep for the next session. I'll die laughing.
And that will be the end of the stream. Sorry, we can't. The game is no longer going. Paul died because he laughed himself to death.
That's almost the way Pizza the Hut went.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Because he
it's
ate
pretty damn
himself to
close.
death.
Yeah.
Because he locked himself in the car.
All right, anybody want to
Pizza
mess with the
the
dagger?
If no one else wants it, I use a dagger.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not much for daggers.
All right, are you going to attune to it?
Will.
Did we
It's a
just start
cursed
unpairing the
dagger
wand?
now.
It's an evil dagger. Oh no.
I can. I will throw it on your character sheet at a later point, but just to let you know the stats of it. This is a dagger of venom. It is
Perfect for her.
generally a
Ooh.
+1 weapon, but you can use an action to cause it to be coated in this thick black poison that will remain there 1 minute, and when you stab somebody with that, then they have to make a DC 15 con save or take 2d poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute. So this is pretty bad.
Nice.
Pretty dang lethal.
Yeah. So after you come out of the temple, you see Fergie kind of hurrying down the street, kind of frantically looking around.
I will approach.
Okay. She's like, "Oh, there you are. Very good. Yes. So, our friend Gerhard Thorpe has been seen approaching the town."
Oh, has he? Okay. Whereabouts? Where was he? Which way was he headed?
He will normally stay at the inn.
I'm sorry, what?
Where is it? Give me a second.
You have a bit of a cough there.
In.
Wild Boar Inn.
The Wild Boar Inn. All right.
Wild.
I
Boring.
will. Let's get the rest of the party together and we'll head that way.
All right. Okay. All right. So the Wild Boar Inn is the other inn in town. And
That's where is that where the
Beargrin.
other place where Beargrin
Yes.
went last night to get his drink on? Okay.
Right. So the Gold Door is the nice place.
The really nice place,
right.
yeah.
The Wild Boar Inn is the traditional place to get hookers and blow.
Okay.
So the fun place.
Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
I would imagine Ellie's pretty familiar with this place.
I'm pretty sure Evelyn would be like, "What are hookers and blow?"
Oh, my friend.
to which somebody in the party goes, "Oh, honey."
Yep.
I owe you for saving my ass back there, too. Let's go.
All right. So
Okay.
so as you're kind of hurrying over there, you go ahead and roll me a perception roll. Everybody can. Sigurd sees
8.
nothing.
Nothing but hookers and blow.
17.
Okay. Ellie.
8.
8. Okay. All right. So there is a like a horse in carriage out front, and a rather large gentleman.
Large in charge. Got it.
Yeah, who is kind of unloading some boxes, and he looks up at y'all and kind of grimaces, and Fergie whispers, "Is like, that's the bodyguard, Durgo."
Durgo.
Durgo.
Durgo. Bodyguard.
And as you enter, it's getting probably about midday at this point, and so the place is not overly full, but she will point out Gerhard Thorpe to you, that he's kind of checking in. Let me see if I have a description of him. All right, so he is he's a middle-aged human, dressed. He's dressed in nice clothes, but they look old. Like, it looks like it's getting a little threadbare, and he's middle-aged and kind of a smaller guy, and he's kind of leaning over the counter talking to the person behind the bar there, and it seems to be waiting for Durgo to bring all the stuff to get over to their room, and Fergie will point him out. He goes, "That's him. What's our plan?"
Well, should we just corner him when he's done at the counter?
I can follow him.
That
You want me to recon something?
that would probably be a good idea, just to get as much information. I mean, he's the Whitney Houston in this case, and that other guy is the Kevin Costner. So it's important to have as much information as we can before we do anything.
I don't know what that means, but I can try on him if you'd like.
When it's your time, I'll meet you over on the other side and I'll show it to you. It's a great film. It's a great film.
Oh.
I've seen it many times.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I love how
That
the other
sounds
plane
lovely.
of the existence have, mediocre movies from the 90s.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Listen, mediocre movies with a baller soundtrack.
That's true.
Let's not downplay that.
Elves are such strange creatures.
I'm not your ordinary elf there, darling. Just remember that.
I'm going to keep my words to myself.
How
I
do you
always
do one of
remember-
those predictions on the channel? If Beargrin's going to keep his words to himself, I don't know that anybody's going to spend points on that one.
I don't think you need to. No, really. Just keep in mind when it's your time, you may be seeing me. I may be the first face that you see on the other side. Just keep that in mind, dwarf.
You're as flaky as Nika. That's
Oh,
a
it's
mineral.
thread or
That's way
not.
mine.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Gerhard has headed for the stairs because Durgo has come back in with like the suitcases and some boxes.
Well,
Hey,
get to
I
work
can,
there, Ellie.
yeah, I'd like to try to hide and well, I guess sneak
Yeah,
and see what I can glean from spying.
yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth.
That would be a 21.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it doesn't seem like they see you. They head up the stairs and Durgo seems to have like taken on too much material at once, and Gerhard is not like helping at all. And but they get up to the room and Gerhard like opens up his room with his key and then tries to hand a key to Durgo. I was like, "Well, here's yours." Okay, go ahead and give me put the suitcase in there, and then you can take the key. And so Durgo kind of struggles with everything, going inside, and it's clear like he's like they're carrying wares as well as like their clothes and stuff. And so he sets everything down, and then comes for the key, and kind of grunts as he takes it and starts to the room right next to it.
So you said he's in his room?
Yeah, they're about to close the door, and as they do, you notice like a face like right beside your face from behind, and you kind of look over with surprise, and Fergie's right there. It's like, what are they doing?
After they shut the door, I will try to like listen and see if I can hear anything.
Okay, all right. By the way, she also rolled in the 20s on her stealth, which is why she snuck up on you. But like the two of you like go up and so like at Gerhard's room, it sounds like he's just like getting his boots off and sitting down in the bed and turning on the Property Brothers or something.
Oh yeah, Fantasy Property Brothers. Yeah. Totally watching that.
Storage Wars,
Storage Wars, Darwich. Yeah,
Darwich edition. They there's just a bunch of junk in one, but they find some potion that's worth 1,000 gold. It's just in the bottom.
It hasn't
of a
been
drawer.
planted in that.
No.
Hasn't been planted in that storage unit at all.
So in Durgo's room, it's kind of the same thing. They seem like they're just settling in after a long trip.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing anything. It's hanging out.
Okay, so what do we do?
I don't know. Let's go talk to everybody else.
Okay.
Well, I'll head back down and I'll be like, I mean, he's
right.
just hanging out in his room.
So so as you start down the stairs, Fergie like knocks on the door really loudly and then goes, "No, run!" And she hurries down the stairs.
Normally, that's when you put the flaming bag of dog poop like right down.
Yeah. So y'all like get around the corner and like Gerhard opens the door. It's like looks around and she goes, "I don't know why I did that."
I don't either.
Kudos to you, Jen, for censoring yourself. I'm
Oh,
impressed.
thank you.
So I think
Vader Kid,
we
where's the
need to
beep?
We didn't need it. Ah,
I think we need to inform her that she needs to play it cool. She needs to be
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. No, I'm cool. I'm cool.
okay. All right. Well, don't do that again. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't really able to get much. They're upstairs. What do you guys think?
Oh, there's only 2 of them, right?
Yes, and they are in separate.
Hmm.
We just want to talk to him, right?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
not like
yeah.
we're gonna kill him.
No.
So why don't
Never.
we
Would
just go
never.
talk to him?
Okay.
I mean, we could kill him.
Why?
Not after my dice rolls. I don't trust them. You'll have to do all the killing. I have 2 spell slots left.
I don't think that we need to resort to that yet.
It's always an option, and
I'm
sometimes those
hardened by your
options are
use
quick.
of yet.
Hmm.
I mean, I never completely rule it out.
Well,
Just
what
head
if
out?
what if you 2 take the lead, and then the rest of us act like your bodyguards?
Aye.
Yeah. Weird
Okay.
elf, grunt dwarf, and
Yeah.
At least you're self-aware.
like I said, I'll have the last laugh.
Okay.
But I'll have many before that.
That you will.
Okay. And remind me, this was the guy who was selling stolen goods, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
From Fergie's friend who was found murdered.
That's right. Yeah.
There was so much alliteration there. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
Her
Her
friend's name.
the item belonged to her former
the
partner,
boots. The boots.
Nagel 2Axe.
Okay. Yeah, I remember there were boots.
Yes. Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me go out.
All
Okay,
right.
so we're gonna go. Let's go.
We're
Let's
gonna
go
talk.
talk.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll go talk.
All right. Okay.
Ah.
So as you go up and you knock on the door again, and Gerhard opens the door. It's like, what is this? Wait, what's going on?
Hello. Hi. Hi. No, we're friends. I know there's a lot of us. We're not trying to. Can we talk?
If-
We I just, I'm a big fan of your work. And I'm sorry. Can I ask you?
Wait. I think you need to bring up the website, and I think you need to flatter him.
Wait, look, I'm not interested in that kind of company. Okay.
No. I had a question. You see, well, I'll just come right out and say it. We were shopping. We were in the marketplace a few days ago, and we came across a pair of boots. And I believe you were the one that sold those boots to the shopkeeper. And I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions about how you came to find them.
You want to buy some boots?
Do you have any others
Well,
with you?
I don't know. Let's go. I don't really have a lot of boots. Would you?
Okay.
Would you like? I happen upon very rare, very rare.
Mhm.
It is this kind of you know what a Jack in the Box is, except it's like got like a skull inside. It's kind of weird.
Oh,
Picked it up
gross.
from a Vistani
Gross.
person.
Yeah. Oh.
Stoney.
Wow. Can I? Who made that? Does it have a Blinsky label on it? Those are very
Oh
rare.
yes. Come
No.
in.
Oh
Come in.
my god! How much do you want for that?
Yes.
This well, like you said, it's very very rare. It's it'd be 20 gold. I could let it go.
Ah. Will you take 10?
10. I don't know. Like, take a look at this. And he starts
Okay.
winding it up, and it plays a
Haunting melody.
Like I'm trying to think of something, and I literally write the soundtrack for Curse of Strahd,
You
and I
do?
can't think of anything.
Like there's definitely, if it's Barovian.
It will play the theme song for Dyson Jury. That's
Yeah,
what it will
sure.
play.
I was gonna say, I would assume that there's a lot of harpsichord going
yeah.
on with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
and then when it pops out, he goes, ah.
Oh, yes, that's.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
how?
So you drive a hard bargain, but I think I would agree with you for the 18.
18. How about this? I give you 18 for that, and I have another 5 if you can answer some questions for me.
What I don't understand what's going on here.
Like I said, I hold out the 18 gold, and I say I would love to buy that off you, and I've got some more money. I just, like I said, I saw these boots, and I know that you're the one that sold them. We just have some questions
What kind of questions?
about where you might have found them.
You trying to accuse me of something?
No, I'm trying to pay you money. That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't
You
I don't know that I like this. I don't know that I like this conversation. What dude,
Bring up the website, flatter him.
flatter him, right? roll me something.
Roll
there-
that D100.
I'm
Wait,
totally
I can try
slipping
persuasion?
into order of yeah, go ahead. You wearing a
22.
wire?
That was the nat 20.
Wow. Okay, yeah. I know the bright colored ones, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I picked them up through some, I don't know, some group up in Highport. They
Okay.
they were unloading them.
Do I believe him?
Roll insight.
19?
Also, just so you're aware, at the beginning of our session, I had a little powwow with one of the Raven Queen's servants, and they suggested that when we were done here, we go to Highport. So just keep that in mind.
And I was hungover.
Yes, he was very hungover. Ate all the bacon. Gave me a tiny sliver from his beard, and Sigurd did have a piece and did give it to me, but yeah, I only got 1.5 pieces, maybe even 1.25 pieces of bacon.
It was very sad.
Mm-hmm.
This does sound very sad.
Yeah, he wanted to Ron Swanson this thing,
Mm.
I assumed
well,
Ellie would
I-
need advantage for her flattery. Very true. Very true. Go ahead.
Let's compliment him on the laugh that you haven't heard.
Go ahead and I forgot about that. Go ahead and take advantage on insight.
Well, I rolled a 19, and then, do you want me to roll again? I'll roll again.
Sure. Yeah, it's gonna be the same.
18.
18. All
Yeah,
right.
18.
So, yeah, you think he picked him up from Highport. He's probably not telling you everything. about that
Mhm.
transaction. But you think you probably
I hold up a couple of gold coins and I say, "Hi, Port. What else? What else do you know?" Again, I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. I'm trying to help you.
everyone roll me perception.
I got a 10.
Okay. All right. So Sigurd.
Yes.
Oh no. The turn order thing has come up.
You are the only one to notice the figure on a balcony across the street as he fires an arrow. And that arrow cuts into Gerhard's throat and drops him.
What the fuck?
And so in the surprise round, as the figure tries to leave, Sigurd will also be able to act. And so let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I got a 12. Sorry, I don't know why it's not rolling. It's roll 20.
Apparently I rolled twice. Okay, weird.
Are you going to be populating us on the map?
Apparently. No, I'll just add you.
Well, fine. I was
Does
holding off
this-
just for you.
Does this mystery man somehow look like Django Fett?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
And we will.
Did they hire an assassin to hire an assassin?
Okay, whatever.
But Count Dooku didn't want to do it himself. And if you want to get really pedantic, she sent a pair of bugs to kill Padme.
Bergard, what did you get?
I got 12.
Okay. Ellie?
12 as well.
Did we stop and get healed?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah, we went
you're
to
healed.
the.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, whew.
Okay,
We
Sigurd,
went to the.
you are able
I
to
will
act.
take it.
Okay, then I am going to pull out this fancy wand. Will this work? And I'm going to expend one charge to cast Ray of Frost at level 5.
Holy smokes.
And I don't have it. I'm gonna have to roll on your +6.
I remember that Madonna hit from the late '90s, Ray of Frost. That was a good one.
16.
Does that just hit?
No, that's the attack roll.
Okay. That will hit.
2d8.
Very nice.
Does 10 damage and slows his movement by 10 feet
Oh,
until
wow.
the start of my next turn.
All right. Well, he is going to start trying to get away and not moving very quickly at that. And so
Moving
It's chilly out here, isn't it, buddy?
And so he is going to leap leap over to the next balcony and try to start getting over to a rooftop from there, but that's about as far as he's going to get in in this round. So, Evelyn.
Is he down, like unconscious?
No. Oh,
No?
wait. Gerhard or
Yeah.
Gerhard's
Gerhard.
dead.
He's dead?
He's dead.
Just like I have no chance of like casting anything on him?
No.
Damn it.
This is like cinematic. People die instantly in cinematic scenes.
Oh, okay. We're in cinematic mode.
It's one of them plot events,
Plot events, right? Yes.
like casting
Okay.
Medio.
How many feet away from this guy would you say I am?
All right, so he's like basically across the street, and so I would think 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. I can do. I have a couple things that I can do. I can cast a ray of enfeeblement on him. That probably wouldn't be as good, but I have this cool thing called Path to the Grave, which is I have enough range on him. If I cast this, if I use Channel Divinity, I can essentially curse him, so he has vulnerability to all damage attacks until the curse ends. So
Okay.
I am going to do that. And yeah, so it's basically cursed until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Really think I have much in the area of bonus things other than like healing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it for me.
Cool. All right. Are you gonna move any?
Yeah, I'll definitely head in. I'll start heading in, out towards the direction of this individual.
Okay. So like that's through a window. There's a balcony outside.
Okay.
And yeah. Sigurd, it's back up to you.
All right, can I get within 20 feet of him?
How do you want to do that? You're basically both on the second floor, but across the street. And so if you want to jump down from the balcony, that's only like 10 feet. If you do an acrobatics or an athletics, you could probably stay on your feet for that.
I will do that acrobatically.
Okay. Oh yeah, 24. Yeah, you just you stick the landing and everything.
Superhero landing, 3-point stance.
Right. So
So I leap over the side of the balcony, come down on my feet, go into a beautiful roll, pop up and sprint forward. While running, I whip out my lute and play a beautiful lullaby, casting sleep.
the musical instrument, not just stuff he's got collected from other battles. All right.
Oh, 78. 24 hit points worth of sleep.
Okay, I'm not going to get there.
Damn it. I thought that would be awesome.
That would have been really good. Especially because he's like jumping between balconies. So he would have fallen asleep in midair, which would have been hilarious.
Yeah, but it would have woken him up.
But it would have been on the ground right next to you.
Yeah. That's true. Just be advised that like any time if you literally hit this guy with an attack, you do double damage basically. Like everybody, because he's vulnerable to every damage type right now.
Good to know. I was, hoping to take him alive, but
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. We can bring him down, and if need be, I can bring him back.
good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie.
I got Spare the Dying ready.
I have a question.
Yes.
So he's like jumping from balcony to balcony, or that's what he's attempting to do.
Right.
Are there also balconies that if I was to jump from balcony to balcony, I could like keep even with him?
Yeah, the balcony on your side is actually one long one going in that direction. He's got like one more balcony to go before he's going to be able to get on top of a roof. And so it's going to be more of a running situation at that point. But
Okay.
you have a balcony going in that direction, and then another building that's one story. So we're gonna play fast and loose with the geography here. Basically,
No, I
the
understand.
stuff you want to be there, we can have it be there.
Got it. Okay.
Bergrin, can you throw Ellie at him?
So I would like to use my action to grab my fancy new dagger of venom and use my action to coat it with poison.
Yeah.
And then I will use my cunning action to dash, because I would like to like run in the direction that he's running, but try to get ahead of him.
Yeah, very good. So like, yeah, you are you get through the balcony and then over the side of the balcony to the roof of the next building. And so this is a one-story building, so that you can make your way a little bit further, or if you want to get down from there, you can. But he's going at half speed and you're going at double speed. So you're getting ahead of him pretty easily on this round.
Okay, so I don't want to get too far ahead of him. I would like to be able to, because I'm looking, like if I'm going to throw this dagger at him later, I can't be more than 60 feet from him.
Okay.
So I don't want to be that far ahead. I just would like to be ahead of him.
You are on the other side of town by now. You are at the buffet back at the Gold Door.
I am running home.
You forget what dagger you have, and you like stab a piece of meat with it and put it in your mouth. You're like, oh, that's wrong.
And then now I am dead.
And then you fall over. So very good. Yeah, Bergrin, what you up to?
All right. So how far away am I from this guy?
You are across the street about 30 feet.
Okay. I'm going to try to hit him with my boomerang.
Okay.
And
no, dude, your boomerang, it's great flavor, but it's not helping at all.
Nope.
So yeah, it spins around his head as he's passing and comes right back to you. So are you moving?
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna run towards him as well. And I'm not close enough to, if I wanted to hit him, I'm not close enough. If I let's say I wanted to action surge and use another one. I wouldn't be close enough to hit him, right?
Yeah. If you did what?
If I ran 25 feet, would I be close enough?
Well, like where are you going?
Towards him? Do I have to jump over something?
Well, you'd have to jump down to the ground level, or if you want to go down the stairs, you'd have to go farther back in and then out the front door.
Gotcha. How long is the drop?
It's one story, so the landing, which there's no damage there. There's just the landing is athletics or acrobatics, to see if you stay on your feet or if you fall over, basically.
Can I do athletics?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I throw the boomerang And as I throw the boomerang, I jump off the side. And I'll use athletics.
Oh yeah, with an 18, you land fine, and you are still on your feet, and so he's crossing over, like he's heading for a rooftop, but you've moved most of the way across the street, so you're basically just a little bit underneath them.
Okay, so I'm not. I wouldn't be close enough to swing at him or.
With the sword, no.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. All right, everyone, give me a perception roll.
22.
13.
All right, Sigurd did 3.
12.
Okay, so Ellie, you're the only one who sees him do this, but you see him throw a crumpled piece of paper into the window that he's passing, and then he's at full speed now.
Yeah,
is that right? Okay, all right. So he is going to get to the next balcony and jump onto the roof, and we are turning this into a skills challenge.
Skills challenge.
All right. So the rules are: is going to go for 2 rounds, and basically when we get to his action on the end of the second round, it's if y'all have more successes, you catch him. If you have more failures than successes, he gets through. The difficulty is 12, and the same skill cannot be used twice.
Cool.
And so,
Like per the group. So like if
For the whole
somebody
group,
uses
right.
strength, I can't use strength. Okay, cool.
Yep. So Avalon's going to start it off.
Okay. So I am
Oh, we got advantage on this.
advantage on this.
Yes.
Okay.
Wilkes, thank you. Yeah, no, absolutely, it's applicable. We can totally use advantage in the skills challenge.
Okay. So I think I would just like to use my he's now up on a roof. I'd like to use my acrobatics to keep in pursuit and to like get up, climb up and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have
Thank you for
advantage.
taking my action away from me.
Hey, no problem. All right. Rolling with advantage. 17.
Oh, that advantage saved you because that first roll was a 7. So yeah, absolutely. And you start gaining on him really good, and it kind of startles him, and he's having to kind of dodge out of the way. Sigurd.
I want to call out to him. Hey, friend. We mean you no harm. Sorry about the ice bolt. I think we have a common enemy here. And use persuasion.
All right.
17.
17. Dang. Okay. So, and so yeah, that like that causes him to like pause for a second, kind of look back, and he loses a quick second there, really kind of considering things, but ultimately, obviously, he's going to take off running again, but it allows everybody to get a little bit closer.
Also, can I use the bonus action?
You want to roll another skill?
Not a skill, but I want to apply a bardic inspiration to Ellie's roll.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Ellie, you can add a 1d6 to yours.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, Ellie.
Am I allowed to use just a dexterity check to throw this dagger? Like, not trying to do damage, but just throw it.
I would let you do like an attack roll.
I can do that instead of doing a skill check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stab, stab, stab the fleeing man.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like that.
22.
Oh,
dang. Okay, yeah, that's for sure gonna hit him. And so yeah, that goes into him, and he kind of doubles over, and he is not doing well at all in the skills challenge, and this difficulty should have been much higher. Bergern.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna continue my pursuit. What do I have to get around or?
Well, you can, like, if you have an idea on what skill you want to use to do that. Like, okay, so we've already used acrobatics, has it been, or athletics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay, so we still have athletics, and so
All right.
you can do like, hey, there's a big barrel in your way, and you have to kind of plow through it, or something like that. Or you know, any other skill you can kind of tell me what's in your way and how you get around it. Or another example would be like, you know, okay, I lost sight of him, but I'm going to use perception to figure out like a better way to get around, or something like that.
All right.
I have a suggestion for you if you want it.
Yeah, sure.
So you run underneath a balcony he's on and just ram right into a support pole.
Ah, that'd be a good one.
Okay.
That could be an
Can I
athletics
use
roll.
athletics? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. I see him running up on top of the balcony, and I, use my dwarven brains and brute force it, and just tackle this thing here. All right.
Oh,
Okay,
15.
not bad.
Yeah. No. And
Take it.
it shakes it, and the guy actually falls off and kind of ducks into a roll on the ground, and he gets to his feet pretty quick, but y'all are really close to being on him. So the only way y'all can lose this skills challenge is for you all to fail this round. So if one of you succeeds on a skill check, then you'll catch him. Oh, and you got an advantage. So, Evelyn.
Woo!
Just given that I have a +6 in perception, I'm gonna use perception, to keep that eye on him, just make sure that I think I lost him for just a second, so
Yeah.
I want to roll perception.
Oh, dang.
23.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, so you you lose track of him.
That he's...
But yeah, you look around and you see you see him, and you actually see an opportunity to scoot right in front of him. You perceive the crap out of him, and like, come around the corner, and he's startled, and he falls down, and you all descend upon the man, and you have captured him.
I make sure and grab my dagger because I had thrown it at him. So.
I was gonna say, did he perceive that he ran into a dead end?
Right.
So as everyone is surrounding him, I would actually like to hang back for a second, and so I can see look up at that window that note fluttered into that I saw earlier, and see if I can see anything else. Is this a window I can get to from where I'm at easily?
Yeah,
or no?
yeah. So this is like a shop, and it's a 2-story shop, and so if you want to duck in there real quick, you can go up and grab it.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay. So let me show you what you find.
Don't get distracted by the other baubles in the shop.
I'm a sucker for Blinsky products.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. That's a bunch of. Ooh.
Cool.
So does Ellie find that?
Yeah. So
I take
okay.
it and I'll pocket it.
I'm going to
Right.
give me 1 second. I'm going to throw that in chat, but I need to. Well, actually, our chat won't pop up. All right, so I threw the actual text of it into our chat,
Okay.
and so yeah, it looks like a bunch of gibberish.
All right, I'll put it in my pocket. Is anyone in here?
I mean, it's a shop in the middle of the day. There's the owner downstairs, and there might be a customer downstairs, but no one around you.
Okay, then I'll just real quickly glance around, pocket it, and then go back outside to rejoin everybody and
Alright.
hope that the mystery man didn't notice.
Okay. All right, so that might be a good place to conclude tonight.
Yeah.
I am going to have to retitle this when we put it over to YouTube because the title of this session was "I'm Your Huckleberry," which, of course, is a famous quote from Tombstone. But you didn't go to the graveyard, so I can't use it. I can't use a quote from Tombstone. Thought for sure that's where we were going next.
We may have gone.
We may have, yes. So yeah, we will pick up there next time, and I really do appreciate everybody who joined us today, and thanks to y'all for playing, and if y'all want to go around and do introductions again, at some point we will decide when the next session will be. Scrolling over. Jen, since you actually didn't have a chance to introduce yourself at first.
Yeah.
Sure. So I am Jen. I am the co-host of Vanished. I am the host of In Defense of Liberty, which I promise is coming back soon, one day. Really am working on it.
Wait.
Which
Which one are you promising is coming back soon?
In Defense of Liberty.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that one. Actively working on it. I am a player in Rolling Through the Realms. I am a player in Mont Blanc's Hunters. I'm sure I'm missing something. That's me.
Later, kid.
Hello, I'm Vader Kid 08. Thank y'all for hanging out and playing. I had a good time. You can catch me on twitch.tv/VaderKid08. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Hopefully we'll be finishing off Final Fantasy here in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah.
All right. Rob?
I'm Rob. You can find me on the Our Strange Skies podcast, the Coda, on Order of Podcasters, and I am the DM of Rolling Through the Realms.
That's the one I was missing. Order of Podcasters.
I'm too tired to have even noticed. Rave.
We haven't played that one in a while.
We haven't.
I am Ravenant. I am a player on the Dyson Dreary podcast and Mont Blanc's Hunters. And that's about all I do. Man, my resume sucks compared to the rest of you.
You make pens.
I do make pens and other wooden trinkets and baubles. Been getting into cutting boards.
All right, so I'm TechnoFuckBoy, and on this channel you can find this game, Mont Blanc's Hunters. We're about to do our season finale of our Star Wars game, Tales from the Rusty Speeder. We were actually supposed to have done part 1 already, but stuff came up, and so that should be relatively soon. That we're going to do the season finale of that. And Order of Podcasters is... Do we have a date on Order of Podcasters?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, we need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, we did.
No, I don't think we did a rescheduled date.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have it down. At least
No.
that's nothing new.
Yeah.
And also a player on Dice and Jury and Rolling Through the Realms. And
Oh, I have 9 too for Order of Podcasters. Sorry.
you have what?
I have 9 too. We're streaming Order of Podcasters September 2nd.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, 9/2,
Okay.
September 2nd.
All right. Well, this next Order of Podcasters is just going to be killer.
Can't wait for Myron to die. Yeah.
Misty's past catches up with her.
So
Crime sleuths, man.
So I have a question for y'all.
No.
This is this is a little bit audience participation. This particular stream. Do you want me to put this note in Discord for people to help?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Cool. All right. So if you have not joined,
Ian Wilkes will be cracking a code tonight.
I should have made it a lot harder then. I just thought of that. Darn it.
This is your Phoenix Wright adventure.
I already wrote it down. No, if for anybody who is in the Technofunk Boy Discord server, we will put the note in there. If not, please join and do that. But again, appreciate y'all hanging out, and we will catch y'all next time.